What's up with it, world? We back with another one kind of like the other one. This is Big Headed Table Talk. I am your co-host with the most, BZ Mac and the handicap assassin. And you already know my other brother.
Hey, what's poppin' with it, world? It's your boy Big Gotti. Thank y'all for rocking with us on another one. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell.
Yeah.
Because it lets you know when we drop. Now, in today's episode, I actually want to bring up that man 600 first, man. Okay. So basically, man, 600 put out that paperwork on S-Bone from the 40s. They from LA, you know what I'm saying? I think 600 from the 60s.
Yeah, whatever. That shit gets messy. Like you said, they're from the same hood, exposing each other.
That shit crazy, you know.
Shit's deep, man.
Hey, you know, they could have pulled up on the block with each other, you know what I'm saying, and talked it out
Facts,
before he
like real man. Happen. Yeah.
You know what I mean? But basically, he put out that paperwork, and a couple weeks later, man, S-Bone, rest in peace. You know what I mean? He died in Sacramento. You know what I mean? It's an unfortunate situation. So I want to get your opinion on this. Like, man, do you think this dude, man, is toxic for the culture, man? You think he's being messy after all the stuff he did with C-Mac and all this different shit?
And that's exactly bringing me to that, like, all that messiness isn't going to get him far, and that's all I see from this dude. Like,
yeah.
Ever since, like you said, the beef with OTM and Crip Mac, like, he was supposed to be signing them, but it's like he's only signing them to, you know what I'm saying, get an advantage over them.
Yeah.
And, like, extort them or some shit like that.
Yeah.
And so, I don't know. If they're, like, from the same hoods, I wonder how he feels about exposing, you know what I mean?
His own homies?
Yeah.
I mean, I think that if a person snitching and he from your hood, I mean, you probably should expose him because you don't want him telling on none of your other homies.
Yeah, but that still don't make no excuse, and that shit brings negative attention to.
It brings negative attention if you only want to be messy. For instance, like if that's what you want to.
Yeah,
he's trying to be like known for the bully, like fake Suge Knight type of stuff.
And that's
you know
exactly
what
it's looking like.
Yeah, and I feel like at a certain point you got to kind of kick back with that because you know all that negative energy is gonna come back on you.
And by doing that, he's like separated himself from the pack. Like he can't be trusted. He can't be fucked with. You can't. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. But snitching, if he did snitch on the paperwork, it's never right. I'm not sitting here giving dude a pass, and I'm not saying 600 did nothing either. This is all allegedly.
No, yeah, because I heard that 600 snitches too. So
yeah, that's what I heard too. I seen him taking pictures with the police and all kind of shit. So it's kind of weird.
Yeah, shit's weird for sure.
I don't understand how people create these narratives.
And how come he hasn't went and checked in with Cowboy and he's supposed to be a big neighborhood? And all
why did he
shit?
just go catch the fade like they were supposed to and just you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I know he getting over on C-Mac. He still got the page. He still got him in. Contract, so I know that shit.
No, I see a lot of people standing behind that computer, you know what I mean, pointing fingers and you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's just the way it works, man. But what else you got up for us next?
That shit ain't gonna be safe for so long. But we gonna keep it rolling, man. We got Mr. Fab, man. He's talking about how MC Hammer has seemingly been left out of the year's Hip Hop 50 awards, man.
Okay.
So do you think that MC Hammer made a big impact on hip hop 50? Do you think he deserves to be on the, you know what I mean, 50th anniversary hip hop performing, at least acknowledged or something?
My honest opinion is yeah. I mean, MC Hammer, he was dope. You know, he had a hell of a presence in the industry. I can't hate. You know what I mean?
I can't hate.
There's a lot of bad things people say about him. You know, he was helping the Oakland Police Department.
Yeah, a lot of bad shit.
He gave him a lot of money. They said he gave him a helicopter, and you know. Of course, you know, people in the hoods that's doing crime and stuff like that, they don't want MC Hammer helping the police department. Of course not. So that was that's what tarnished his name. But when we talking about music, I mean, come on, he was a genius. You know that.
For sure. I was doing the MC Hammer dance when I was little.
Everybody was. And if someone said they wasn't doing the MC Hammer dance, they're lie. You feel me?
So do you think he put Oakland on the map, or is it Too Short? Was Too Short before him, or was he before Too Short?
I'm not going to really... I don't know who was before who, but Too Short
because I'm like you
Oakland
said
on the map.
It's out of those two that really gave that magnifying glass over Oakland.
Because you do,
or maybe both of them competitively. I mean,
competitively, because you got MC Hammer, right? I mean, he's a little bit before our generation, so we wouldn't say he put Oakland on the map, right? Because our generation is a little bit like kind of like Tupac,
Too Short,
Too Short. Shit like that. That's what
I'm hearing like Too Shorts from South Central and shit like that.
I know he ain't from there. Tupac wasn't either, but you know they fucked with Tupac. Fucked with Oakland. And he fucked with L.A.
They really put that shit on the map for sure.
Yeah, they kind of put it on the map. So I look at people like that. But I mean, if you really want to be politically correct about it, shit. I mean, MC Hammer, yeah.
Nah, so I kind of agree with Mr. Fab, but you know what I'm saying?
Mr. Fab. Hey, you want me to be honest with you? Mr. Fab should have been on there. Mr. Fab made a lot of trending music, and he was also. always stand up about what he did. And then now he got older, bro. He's more like a political activist, for the streets. He's not out here doing no bullshit. He's keeping his name clean. You don't hear anything negative about that man, So I feel like shit. Even Mr. Fab could have been in there.
No, I think he was. That's why he's kind of mad.
Was he in there?
I think he was up there performing or something.
But was he like one of the people named to be?
No, like he just performed up there and shit.
Oh, okay.
Like they had like a whole hip hop in New York. They had like 50-year anniversary of all the performers from.
And they just performed. They didn't get they didn't get no award.
No, from like old school to new school type shit. And he's saying that MC Hammer should have got acknowledged in that shit.
Yeah,
somewhere.
and I think they should have got some awards for that shit then, because it's certain people that's been around for a long time that deserve awards. I didn't know they was just performing.
No, but it's just like a celebration for the 50th years of hip hop. If you have to give one, you're gonna have to give everybody an award. You know what I mean?
But how hard is it to give out a couple awards? 30, 40 awards.
No, there's a lot. Yeah, but then people are gonna, like you said, right now they're gonna be left out and feeling.
And then there's only a certain amount of people that we would consider 50 years of hip hop. Really, like there's.
Nah. Speaking of that, which brings me to my next one. I don't want to. I just want to keep it in the same subject because they're trying to say that Atlanta's getting a lot of backlash for not celebrating 50 years of hip hop when they had some type of impact. You know what I mean? In the South and hip hop, they're getting mad at Jermaine Dupri because he didn't celebrate nothing down South. But I don't really think South had that big of an impact, but they did change the culture a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the South had a huge impact.
That's what I'm saying. So
they had Yin Yang Twins. They had Ludacris.
Way before Yin Yang Twins. I'm talking about Outkast,
you talking about
Ghetto
back.
Boys, real hip hop, not that fucking.
Well, I mean, you can't do that though.
Nah, but I'm doing that.
I'm just saying, but you can't say the Yin Yang Twin.
That's the first people you say out the South.
Who, me?
Come on, they at the bottom of the list.
I'm saying Nelly. The reason why I'm saying that, damn, that nigga said they at the bottom of the list.
Bro, I'll say Little John before I'll say Yin Yang Twins.
Yeah, but Little John's more like a producer.
He's a more pioneer of that shit too. Like,
yeah, but you, if you really want me to take you back to the days we talking about, like you talking about 17, 18 then. So you talking about Lil Jon when he did
even before that, like Ghetto Boys, Scarface, all that shit.
But I don't look at like Ghetto Boys, Scarface.
They're trying to say
those is like pioneers. Like they not debatable. Like you can't take away those is like Scarface. You know what I'm saying? You can't. No, take
but
away
they're
that
saying that the South isn't hip hop. The South is like Southern rap.
That's not true though.
That's why they didn't celebrate it that much down there like that.
Nah.
But they did have a big impact in, like you said, the whole hip hop culture, like you said.
Yeah, they had a big impact, but
they put that twang on it.
And it might have been disrespectful, like you said. That nigga said way before that, but it might have been kind of
disrespectful. You don't remember
the way I took it. Nah, because
when Outkast, when there's in the awards, there's like the South has something to say.
Outkast, you know what I'm saying? Yin Yang Twins, T.I. I look at that generation. I'm not from before that, bro. I don't know fucking the Ghetto Boys, and I wasn't here when Scarface was rapping and shit. Yeah. And you know what? To be real with you, a lot of us, we listened to that shit after it was here. That's not a big influence on us, though. You know what I'm saying?
I listened to all that shit before I even tried to like figure it out and shit.
What you mean?
I was listening to down south rap.
I never ever heard you listen to no down south rap. I really heard you listen to more Gucci.
No, I'm talking about as a whole. Hip hop is in my blood. I'm like I listen to East Coast. Got my own little style. Put my own little style together, but. No, I listen to each, like you said, if I like it, I'm going to listen to it. I listen to 3 6 Mafia, all that shit. Just to give it a chance. I remember I didn't used to like Wu-Tang until I gave it a chance. No, I love Wu-Tang. And same with Tupac and Biggie. I used to hate them because they were so overrated and shit. But now I'm like, I got to give them a chance. They was talking that shit, so I can't hate, really.
Yeah, because you made me like Gucci, man. No, that's where I was even introduced to dude. You feel me? I used to be like, dude, sorry. You feel me?
And it's like different genres of rap. Like it goes from Southern rap to trap. You know what I mean? Hip hop is like deep corner, New York type, crates and the barrels and breakdancing type shit. Yeah. The South has their own type of hip hop.
New York is the
Mecca for sure.
Yeah, and then you go to LA, and then it goes to down south. It's like it goes in that way.
Like I was saying, we all put our own different twists on hip hop. You know what I mean?
But for you, this is dirty. For you to say that, man, Yin Yang Twins and T.I. and all them, but that's
some bubblegum radio type shit.
But they did have a moment. You can't say they didn't have and they all millionaires. They ain't none of them broke.
But I'm not talking about they made an impact on hip hop like that.
Can you give me your top down south people that you talking about like that should have been like in there no matter what, solidified. Give me like 3 of them. Just 3 of them. Quick.
You said, Luda for sure in there somewhere.
That's what I said, Luda.
Outkast is in there somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Ghetto Boys is in there somewhere.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. That's enough. Got Ghetto Boys.
No, I got to put Gucci Mane in there, but
Gucci
he's like later on.
Yeah, but to me, Gucci is like what solidified this shit. Like, that's why everybody fuck with Gucci. Like, Gucci, no matter what, no matter how you try to kick him, no matter how you try to put him down, man, he was there. He always rose above it. So I feel like, yeah, that motherfucker was one of those ones. Like,
I'm talking about like the real pioneers, like Outkast, Ghetto Boys.
But what makes a person a pioneer?
They brought the masses to that shit. Jermaine Dupri, for sure.
Jermaine
Chris Cross.
Oh, okay. Let's take it back.
That's what I really grew
Chris
up on.
Cross, yeah. Whoa, that boy hit him. Boy hit him with that.
I was wearing my shit backwards in second grade.
Oh my mama, bro. Let's not forget about Chris Cross.
I've been a real hip hop baby, but
facts, P.
Like you said, you got to just know your roots. Really, if you're gonna be a part of this shit, you don't want to be talking out your ass and shit. So I just know half of what I'm talking about because I, what I'm saying, do my research and I really lived through this shit. Like,
hell yeah. And to me, down south, man, like, shit, them people you named, Outkast, T.I. But see, I look at my generation. I can't go no farther, before that. But you got Nelly.
This is 50 years I'm talking about.
And you got Nelly. But when you say 50 years, it's not like it's been so mainstream down south for 50 years. Like,
that's why there probably wasn't that big of an impact in parties and shit like that.
Because that shit didn't come to...
people are mad at Jermaine Dupri for not... You know what I mean?
And keep it 100. Like, they was... All those places was popular, like BET Day. I mean, like 106 in Park days. All the groups we talking about. So that was more like, what? 1999? 1998? To 2004 maybe.
Yeah, but I remember, like you said, the South started bubbling around 97, 96,
and they started just taking over though. Don't get me wrong. That's why shit, they should have been
like
out
you
there
said,
too.
The South has something to say. That's why I love it's so broad. Hip hop so broad, and anybody could do it really. If you
hell
really
yeah, but MC Hammer made a good contribution to Oakland.
No, for sure.
And I love having hip hop conversations because I like hearing, everybody else's opinion. Because, you got everybody that got an opinion on hip hop.
And I feel like he pushed that shit into like mainstream.
Fact, he kind of did. Him and Too Short. You know what I'm saying? And, you got Mac Dre. Let's not forget about Mac Dre. But that's a little bit after. But Mac Dre's still in the 80s, right? So.
No, they try to blackball Mac Dre.
They try to blackball him.
He still made himself a legend. So. Man, shout out to everybody we mentioned, man. My condolences to everybody we lost, man.
Facts.
50 years of hip-hop, man. Let's keep this shit going.
Hey, man, so you know what I want to talk about next? These motherfucking prison YouTubers. So before S-Bone died, rest in peace to S-Bone, like we was talking about on the last topic, man. Basically, he said that prison YouTubers are basically messing up the culture. Like, they're messing up the prison culture. You got people... Racists going against racists, and then on the street you got these people that are listening to these prison YouTubers and they messing up the culture. And
they're informing, giving too much. You know what I mean? Gang secrets, and then they're making it okay for people to snitch and being okay, and people, you know what I mean, living. Yeah, I don't get this shit. Man.
Nah, and I think you 100% correct about what you said. Like, you got all these prison YouTubers that's exposing game about what's going on in prison, and like. I shouldn't really know nothing about what's going on in prison.
I know. Now you said that they're exposing all that shit on the outside. On the inside, it's just
it's chaos,
bubbling up.
Chaos. You got the whites talking about the blacks on the YouTube channels. Then you got the Mexicans talking about the blacks. Then you got the up north ones talking about the down south ones. It's starting to get out of control when they should just keep all the politics about prison and all that type of shit. Keep that shit to yourself. If you do know somebody or you got somebody locked up, I think it will be a good thing to keep that shit to yourself because people are crazy these days. You know what I'm saying? People don't know how to act. People don't know how to think for themselves. So they rather go on a YouTube page and listen to what this dude said and take that shit as truth, Or
like we was just talking about, 600 getting his paperwork, airing it out to the world. And now that fool has everybody in the world looking for him, thinking he's a snitch. And now he didn't, you know what I'm saying?
And he probably got it in, you know what I'm saying? Somebody probably got him and they ain't even know if it was true or not. They just seen the shit and got him.
Just put him into a fucked up predicament just by saying that. So it's like,
yeah, what I heard was from the dude S-Bone when I was watching the interview is basically there was like a riot caused by some shit.
I heard about that.
Yeah, some motherfuckers is over here talking about some shit on the streets on YouTube, and then basically that shit, people got phones in prison, so they sitting here watching and shit like, what he say, or these niggas tripping with and they started to crack off a riot. Like, So it just don't make no sense. I think that politics and anything like that, I think they should keep them to themselves, no matter what's going on in prison. And I know it boils over to the streets, but these type of things, you know, they should keep to themselves, man.
And you know what it is? They got to cut off them loose ends in the structure for sure.
Yeah,
because too much shit's getting out.
Yeah, you got motherfuckers out here reporting shit that shouldn't even be getting reported.
Reporting shit. You got undercover gang members. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Y'all got to tighten up, man.
You got a lot of undercover gang members right now, man.
For sure.
I seen it myself. I seen the paperwork, you know what I'm saying, even out here in Stockton. You got a lot of motherfuckers out here working for the police.
Excuse me. And it's getting way too frequent, like I'm saying. Nigga, it's like popular to tell and shit. I don't get where that shit's even coming from. Like,
back in the days, bro, you would have been out of here if you told. That's why I don't understand how motherfuckers just
move like that.
He telling, but he getting money. It's like the money is more important these days than anything.
that just tells you the devil's hard at work, man. The
That's
devil's going to trick you out your position to turn on your whole, you know what I'm saying, foundation. Yeah. Then it's got to be deeper than that, for sure.
Nah, facts though. That shit ain't cool. But all you prison YouTubers, you know, you even got people like 1090 Jake. He be trying to expose people. Like he tried to expose Young and Ace, and then he got the wrong paperwork the other night.
Oh yeah, I seen that too. But it's like usually they're trying to expose other people to get people off their ass. You know what I mean? But it's really just bringing us on your ass to see.
But when you got the wrong paperwork, and then 1090 Jake might have 200, 300,000 people that really rock with him. So now you might have out of the 300,000 people, you might have 50 that's really some hitters trying to go get Young and Ace. And it's like, bro, if you're going to make...
And a lot of people die over false accusations.
Yeah, if you're going to make false statements, false accusations, bro, like, come on, bro, that shit ain't cool. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you have your facts right. Make sure you got everything.
Oh, which brings me... My bad. Are you still talking? In on that?
No.
Speaking of, like, snitching and shit, I seen this interview with... Yellow Boy, what's his name?
Yellow Beezy?
King Yellow.
King Yellow.
King Yellow. He said that, you know that thing we posted about King Von when he wanted to switch, switch from the other side of the prison?
Yeah.
He's saying he's a snitch for wanting to do that.
He said he's a snitch for wanting to switch to the other side?
He's a snitch for going to the COs and telling
don't know what he's talking about.
And telling them about his situation, or told him he's his sexuality just to get out of that dorm and shit. So he's saying
he's a snitch for doing that. I wouldn't call him a snitch. I would just say that in jail, bro, people say the most craziest, stupid stuff, right, to get over there with their homies. So even I don't know if King Von was lying.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know because I'm not here to say
that.
Motherfuckers
be so weird nowadays.
Fact. So I'm not here to say King Von was lying. I'm not saying King Von whatever. I don't give a fuck. But what I will say is that I didn't see people say, I'm finna get knocked out over here. I got to go. Just to go to pod 3 with their folks or go to pod 1 or, you know what I'm saying? They trying to wiggle around, you know what I'm saying? So,
you're sitting there.
People say all kind of shit.
But nah, and then when they do that, like they're in fear for their life, the police is sitting there recording it and puts it out in the internet like it's a joke and shit.
And then if you're in fear for your life in jail, like, that's only like a split second. Like, you don't even really know. So I don't feel like maybe King Von in that video, that shit wasn't even true because... Like, ain't nobody really finna let you know, hey, we finna beat your ass. You feel me? So you really ain't gonna know. Like, if you in prison or jail, it's just finna come. So 9 times out of 10, bro, this should be made up. It's like he wasn't snitching. Probably he was trying to get to the other side.
But he was talking to the police, so they think he's snitching.
But a lot of niggas in jail, bro, talk to the police.
Nah, there's a lot. Like you said,
he's sitting in the corner talking to the police. Bro, I didn't see it. I didn't see every single person do it, bro. They be lying and saying they don't talk to the police. Now, me personally, bro. I ain't never talked to the police ever in my life. Not no CO in jail, none of that shit. You want to know why? Because they ain't fuck with me like that.
Nah, and some people, like you said, they get too comfortable with the COs and just start running their mouth and shit.
Because they didn't fuck with me like that because I didn't talk to them, nigga. So why would they fuck with me like that? I never gave them an opening, nigga.
They know who they could get over on, who they can't.
Yeah, that's what they always do, nigga. That should be crazy, nigga.
But you know but I just want to clear that up, man. All that snitch speculation going around.
It's just everybody be snitching.
Everybody, that's what I'm saying.
Shit be crazy as fuck. But you know what I want to talk about next, man? So Fresh and Fit, man. Oh, shit, man. So Fresh and Fit, man, they had Nick Fuentes, that racist dude that was on No Jumper.
I don't know if I caught that one.
Yeah, basically they had him on there and he was saying that white people were better than black people, white people were better than Mexican people, shit like that.
That's how all white people are.
That's what he was saying. He said he was a white supremacist. I mean, he's a white supremacist. So basically he said all that stuff and then they all pumped him up to say the N-word. So once he said the N-word, then, you know, the next day, Fresh and Fit's whole channel's demonetized. And I want to get your opinion on these people bringing these white... Because, you know, Adam 22 did the same shit.
Well, you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes.
Yeah, man, because that show, it had sexuality.
No, I liked it at first, and then like
it had cussing. It had, you know how much they were making a month off of Super Chat? $50,000 a month off of Super Chat. Just the people that wanted to get their questions answered.
Yeah, damn.
$50,000 down the drain because you got a racist white supremacist trying to fucking get on here and give his fucking opinion. Like, what is the point of having a racist white supremacist on your show? Right? And you guys are Muslims.
That's just going to bring negative energy for sure.
And look what happened, bro. And like, I look at the whole thing like, if we're going to be something, we're going to be something. You know what I'm saying? If we're going to believe in what we believe in, we're going to believe in what we believe in. But we don't need to let people...
don't make people believe in shit that you believe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we don't need to make people believe in what we believe in. And like you just said, like, we don't need to be on here talking about I'm this and I'm better than you and we better than that. Because all that does, bro...
We all came the same way. We all going the same way. Man.
And all that does is have the people that judge us, they'll take us out. They'll be like, okay, well, you want to state the facts and whoop, because, you know, white supremacy and any race supremacy, they want to keep it quiet.
No, and once they start spreading that hate, that means, you know what I'm saying, the devil's already winning.
But did Fresh and Fit deserve to lose their channel? Yes.
They did, just for making stupid-ass decisions like that.
Because like, why would you have him on there?
And that's what I'm saying. I don't know why what you would think is good was going to come about that. Yeah, numbers, but not the good numbers you're usually getting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're getting all negative numbers. People in the comments just running.
And I don't even understand why you would want more numbers. They be bringing.
That's that greedy shit.
They be bringing 10
just
girls
like with
on
them
there.
Aiden Ross and all that.
I'm not saying they got I'm not saying they got the most beautiful, baddest girls every time, but they got 10 girls on the show. That's enough for the guys to look at, right? I think their watch thing from the males and the females, like you got females watching it because they want to see the girls. You got males watching it because they see. I think they had like 50-50 or something.
It's real shit. Like they're talking about real situations and they're giving their real
exactly. So it's like, bro, you don't need to bring a white supremacist on there.
It has nothing to do with nothing.
Nah, bro, y'all fresh and fit. Girls get money, stay fit.
So I don't even know how that shit came about, but
nah, man. But hey, them niggas, you know, they deserve they channel to get took, and that's what it was, and that's what it is.
Best of luck to you with that.
Best of luck, facts. And Nick Fuentes, man. Let me say this though.
I was fucking with him for a while,
but you know, Nick Fuentes, spreading negative hate, racism, all that bullshit. It ain't gonna get you nowhere. You know, you're gonna be demonetized next. You know, if they took down their channel for having you on, you know, what you think's gonna happen next? So that just be my warning to everybody, because you can say what you want to, you can vent how you want to, but at the end of the day, bro, somebody is gonna tax your ass for it. Somebody is gonna.
You're gonna rub someone the wrong way.
That's what I'm saying. And somebody gonna take you down for it. You can't just do what you want.
Because even if you're doing the right thing, they'll point you so hard to fight the wrong thing and make that the biggest deal about the whole shit. You know what I mean?
No, facts.
And try to ruin you. So you know what I'm saying?
Shit's sad.
Like, this social media shit is like came to like walking on fucking eggshells and shit.
Certainly
like
has.
Sometimes we can't even express our own feelings or express, you know what I mean, the truth sometimes, because sometimes the truth is too much for people to handle, and it's too much information to people to get in at one time. So it's like, you can't let you say that.
Facts.
And then we're just like, you thinking we're doing something bad. And it's like, damn.
Nah, you're right. So, I mean, like you say, what you say, you play stupid games, you get stupid prizes.
Facts.
There it was right there. But what else you got up for us, P?
Man, we got your boy Donald Trump, man. He was booked and released in Georgia. And first thing out, he's going to recruit the gunner that just beat his case, the suspected rat. He went to grab his attorney. So he hired Gunner's lawyer.
Well, I mean, it was a good move. They got Gunner out.
Yeah, but that shit's weird as hell, man.
Nah, I mean, you know what it is, bro, is they all got personal relationships, and they understand that, hey, I could do this for you, and I could do that for you. I thought about it, and I said, Donald Trump probably still going to be the president, so it don't matter, you know?
And if they let him out, for sure, he has
a
closer chance to getting back out there, for sure.
I think that they should have worked a little faster so they could have got the felony. Because if they would have got the felony on his record, like then he couldn't be the president.
They probably had to stall this long just to catch him at the right time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it was kind of like they kind of messed up, because if he had a felony, then he can't be president. But due to the fact that, you know, they waited too long, he can still fight these cases and still be the president. So that's their own fault. You feel me? But
so that's what I'm saying.
Donald Trump could get the best lawyers, Gunner's lawyers.
Yeah, I didn't think he was gonna. I didn't even think he was gonna get out that quick. But
who, Gunner?
Nah, Trump.
Oh, I knew Trump was getting out. He got a bail.
But now that they letting Trump,
he ain't did nothing violent.
Nah, they trying to say that Young Thug, like you just said, he probably ain't even gonna get out.
Nah,
they're trying to keep his ass in there.
But Young Thug, he did a lot of stuff.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a lot of people telling
Trump did a lot of stuff too, but I wonder how much stuff is gonna stick.
It was like Young Thug was the real bully. Like we was talking about how you said 600 trying to be like Suge. No.
He's been the
Young Thug was the real bully.
Nah, for sure. Sounded like it.
Facts. It wasn't no game. So I mean, that's
all the shit that I heard.
Yeah, but Donald Trump, man, you better get the best legal representation you can, man. Hopefully you can beat your shit, and if not,
yeah, man, shit,
fuck, man,
the shit has hit the fan for sure.
We all done been through some shit, P. But you know what I want to talk about next? So there was a Tampa Bay man. So basically, he lived in an apartment complex, and some people lived over him, and he was tired of him making noise, so he made noise complaint after noise complaint after noise complaint. Nobody did nothing.
Damn.
So basically, what he did was he went to their door and he used a little syringe and he started putting hydrocodone and methadone under their door. And
people be weird as fuck nowadays, bro.
Yeah, and he got their family sick. Like he got the family sick for like 6 or 7 times, and they were wondering like how do we keep getting sick? So they put a camera outside their door and they hit it inside of a bush.
The ring cams, they be helping a lot for sure.
Got him, and it shows him on the floor, bruh, with a syringe, nigga, spritzing that shit through the floor, bruh. So I want to get your opinion, like, what do you think about somebody like this, man, doing crazy shit like
bro,
that?
That's sick as fuck, and I keep seeing it more and more. Like people are getting more brave. Like I don't know, ever since after COVID, people's heads are fucked up, but people been doing stupid shit,
crazy shit
since 2020 for sure. Like I seen this one girl, she was in, my bad, I don't want to change, but it's around the same.
Go ahead.
It's in the same area. I went to, I seen this video about this girl. She was recording herself in Barnes and Nobles, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Looking out new books or whatever she was doing. And she put the phone in the bookshelf.
Yeah.
And she felt this dude following her. She put the phone in the bookshelf. She acted like she was looking at the phone. At the book. The dude was behind her, bent down, acting like he was looking at a book, and stuck his head up her ass and was smelling like. And she turned around and she's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, I was trying to find a good book." And she's seen exactly what she's doing because she felt him following her and shit. And that just shows you how weird motherfuckers are, bro.
Nah, people do weird things and
sniffing her butt.
Like you said, since COVID, locking people inside the house, they have let the weird shit go now. Like that shit has got out.
Them weirdos is out. Them Karens is out, man.
Facts. Motherfuckers used to be in the closet about the weird shit. Now people are starting to just
cancel police culture, whatever you want to call them. They in the high demands rise right now for sure.
Yeah, but basically the dude that did this, he was basically a PhD chemist. So he was an Asian guy. I think his name was Umar Lee. Basically, he was going to school. He basically got graduated. He was a chemist, and he had a PhD and all that.
Them sick motherfuckers.
He was in the lab making that shit for their apartment and spraying it under their door. So yeah, these motherfuckers is cold. So that's my jackass of the day. Only because they got him on camera, slow mode, and zoomed all in, showing them doing it. It's funny.
Nah, yeah, that's stupidity. And like you said, he's a scientist or chemist. Like you said, that's the people that are fucking with our medicines and making our medicines and shit.
Yeah, that shit was funny to me, man. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
And that was my jackass of the day too. Like he got caught, both of them.
Sheesh.
Play stupid games, man. You get stupid prizes.
Facts. Hey, but you know what my last one is, man?
Yeah.
I want to talk about this Dollar General thing, man. So the price hike at Dollar General right now has
shout out Dollar General, man.
Shout out Dollar General for real. But the price hike on Dollar General right now has regular families, complaining. They thought it was going to be $1.
Oh, no, for sure.
When it first started, it was all $1. Now you got $5, $10, $20. I want to get your opinion.
No, you ain't lying. Dollar Tree ain't $1 no more.
Nah.
Dollar General ain't Dollar General no more. It's crazy. Now I'm starting to see 5 and unders now.
Some people are saying that there should be a lawsuit because it says Dollar General.
Nah, for sure. I think
so?
The same thing because I used to fuck with Dollar General heavy because they have, like you said, the
Facts.
cheaper prices, the lower prices.
Everything was $1,
and you get more for your buck, like you said. But as soon as this like Biden administration or whatever came back and inflation came back, the shit at Dollar General is the same price as shit like in Safeway or Food for Less and shit. So I was like, I might as well just go to Save Mart and, you know what I'm saying, get the real shit instead of just getting the.
And the worst part about it is when you get the shit there, it's still less. Like they give you less ounces.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
They cut it, put hella air in the bags, whatever.
Yeah, so it's still like, bro, like y'all still getting over and still charging us more. Now that shit ain't fair. You feel me?
And Dollar General had everything. Like it was a one-stop shop.
One-stop shop.
I fucked with it tough. Like everything. Some of them they started having clothes and shit too. Like it started to be like a little Walmart, and I was like,
but Five Below would be good because they still making the t-shirts and shit for 30 cents.
Yeah, I seen
so
a Five Below.
Y'all can still make fucking $3.70. Like fuck, come on, y'all making profit no matter what. They always making profit no matter what.
Nah, facts.
It's like you got
Greed.
the community. Yeah, you got the community. South Carolina, well, Stockton, shit, San Francisco, everywhere.
Bro, in Stockton.
LA.
Speaking of Stockton, bro,
Prices is rising.
A fucking McDonald's every mile, bro.
That's true,
and that's sad, bro.
But it just shows you that they want to give us poor, low grade food.
For sure.
Facts.
Give us the shit into the stick.
Especially some fucking McDonald's. That shit ain't cool at all. But what else you got up for us,
tripping, man? We gonna keep it rolling into China retaliating on Japan, poisoning their water with waste, toxic waste.
China retaliated?
Yeah, they're about to retaliate because
they put toxic waste in their water?
Yeah. And that's their top that's the top buyer of seafood. In Japan, China buys the most seafood, and they're gonna poison their water and shit.
That shit ain't bull. You know what? And then like,
and they're
when
like
you
that
think about
close
water
to each
getting
other.
poisoned, bro. Like, what the fuck is y'all doing, bro? That shit gonna spread to everybody, bro. Stop fucking doing dumb shit. That's the same thing we was just talking about.
Yeah, Japan has begun its controversial discharge of treated wastewater from Fukushima nuclear plant into the Pacific Ocean.
Nuclear water, bro.
Sparking protests in the region and retaliation from Beijing.
Yeah, that shit's retarded.
So it's like they're all right next to each other, funking with each other, poisoning each other, putting little COVIDs out, all types of weird. This shit's getting weird.
Like, I know you said the water got polluted, but I didn't know it was fucking nuclear wastewater. Like,
nuclear waste, and that's your top buyer of seafood. So you just want to poison their food and kill everybody in there.
And then look at it like this: if they seafood,
and that's really all they eat out there, right?
But if they seafood is poisoned, who they gonna send it to? They gonna send it to us, where we ain't even gonna check it. We just gonna take it. We got some crabs, and it's just gonna go down the food chain. That's just not cool, bro.
No, that's facts.
That's just
can't lie about that.
Hell no, they ain't gonna throw it away.
China is the biggest buyer of seafood from Japan.
Yeah.
This is crazy, bro.
That's just crazy, bro. But I don't know. Hopefully, people
shit's
stop doing stupid shit.
Sicker, bro. Like you can't even trust your own. You know what I mean? Government. They fucking man.
Facts, man. That's all. I'm out of gas, man.
Yeah, me too. I don't even get on that shit.
But hey, thank y'all for rocking with us on another one, man. It's your boy Big Gotti, man.
My condolences to everybody going through that situation. This is Busy Mac and the Handicap Assassin.
Hey, man, until the next one, man, y'all stay safe. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Let's get it.